boom, that was new.
What was that?
It just came on. Welcome
Oh,
to the Bit Off Topic podcast. This, of course, has been our first podcast during the week. This is our WandaVision recap show. So that'll be the focus for today. We'll go into some of the D's and the details, the 2 post-credit scenes, of course, and we'll just kind of, we can kind of break this down and try and see where we go next from here. So without further ado, man, how'd you feel about this last episode?
Man, I don't want to say I felt a lot, but a lot went on in my head in the show. I had a lot of things didn't really get answered, but more questions got raised. I've stopped trying to figure out what Marvel's planning to do in the next episode, because I've been wrong like 90% of the time. Only thing I got right through all this was her putting on the new suit.
I never even considered that to be a possibility either. I just thought that was like a prediction down the line,
Right, yeah. Well, on the Disney Plus, they have one of the TVs that covers them up. She's wearing a suit, and I'm like, I haven't seen that yet. And then it showed up in the last episode, so that was cool. But so yeah, the last episode, both Visions fought. Wanda fought Agatha. It's always been her. Saw the kids in action. Ralph Boner popped up. Saw a little bit of Monica. My girl Kat Dennings came back. Darcy got a little hit in
for a second. So,
it was a good wrap up. Both end credit scenes were interesting to see. The first one with Monica and the Skrulls.
Skrull invasion, baby. Secret invasion.
They're still poking around. I don't know if there's going to be an invasion in a negative way, because they seem friendly, but they can always be a group that wants to do something because of whatever, nefarious things, stuff like that. In the last scene, which I had to go back and watch because I was online and like, oh, that second end credit scene was crazy. I'm like,
you did? Yeah, something just told me to stick around, so I just
right
there and waited.
Yeah. But a lot happened. I got a lot of questions asked, but I'll ask those after. I want to hear your assessment first of the final episode.
Yeah, I was happy with it. And the predictions, so I find it funny how they do that. Like, people get really mad when they swing and miss on these predictions. And I'm like, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun to try to guess. And then it's fun when I see how wrong I am. Like, it's just part of the cat and mouse game of it all. Right. So I get real frustrated by it. My main man,
Vision.
I like the way it ended, man. It ended up being what it probably should have been, which is just a wrap up of her like months long therapy session, so to speak. Right. It was good for her, but maybe not so good for everybody else, because when she walked away from Westview, it was me mugging the shit out of her.
Yeah.
This fucking bitch.
She didn't say sorry or nothing.
Like,
you ain't gonna say nothing to nobody.
I had a freak out, guys. I'm sorry.
My bad. I'm gonna go fly off.
It was, man. They always get the heartstrings going, man. When you saw the Hex coming down and you knew Vision and the kids were going away, it was like, man, some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. They set that whole thing up great. And it was kind of cool to see the 2 visions and that philosophy lesson, right? Like that, that little meeting of the minds, right? Have you ever heard of the Ship of Theus? And I've heard of the Ship of Theus thing before. I think I heard on like a Joe Rogan podcast or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And so I kind of knew where they were going with it, which it made me feel super smart knowing where they were going with it.
Right.
But it was kind of, because that's exactly what Vision would do. Like, I'm fighting myself. I'm smart, so that means he's smart. Let's work this shit out, man. Listen, stop trying to kill me because I am you, dummy. So let's, I guess he unlocked I guess, for lack of a better term, like whatever they kind of locked away in his hard drive, so to speak.
Right.
He gave him the keys to that thing back so he can kind of remember who he was. But then after that, he flew away. So I thought that was kind of confusing. was like, hey, where you going, White Vision? Come back.
Right.
You're the one now. So
Yeah.
so I feel good because Vision's not actually gone because he downloaded himself into that white one. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. Vision's back. He's out there. Where's he at though? Like you just have
Right.
just maybe he's somewhere pondering the meaning of life now that he done died 2 or 3 times, like something like that.
Right.
I don't know, right?
Well, so my theory with White Vision, I'm calling him White Vision because so it's they gave him a hard reboot, which I thought was funny because that works 90% of the time in the IT world.
It does.
Just
Turn it
reset
off, turn
real
it back
quick.
on, bite it down.
Right. Turn it off, turn it back on. But I think so he has access to the memories. I don't think it was like a hard reboot as in now he's back to normal Vision. I just think he has access to those memories now. So now it's kind of like a new person altogether with access to what he used to be. So now he can choose, oh, do I want to go that route again with Wanda and all that, or do I want to go discover something new for myself? And I think that's why he flew off. I did think it was weird he just flew off. He could have stayed and helped, but he was like, oh man, there's so much is coming with me.
So much. Yeah, it's so much. I gotta get out of here. I'm busy.
Right. But maybe he's like, hold on, there's another robot that was inside here. Maybe I'm gonna go check out Ultron.
Oh, that's that theory.
I'm holding on to it, man.
Holding on to the White Vision is Ultron.
Yeah, man. Look, he can't be done. Ultron can't be done. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much because I've been wrong so much. But I'm interested to see how it ends up with White Vision.
Yeah.
Another thing that I was thinking about, the director of S.W.O.R.D. Like, how much trouble is he actually in?
Yeah, if he's a S.W.O.R.D. agent, the FBI. I'm assuming it's like a CIA FBI sort of relationship. So I guess wouldn't S.W.O.R.D. kind of be like above the FBI, right? Like,
I think it's more like SHIELD type of thing. Kind of just off, gets government funding and all that. But like, really, what did he do? So he tried to contain the threat. He went about it kind of messed up, but he pointed a gun at kids that weren't really there. He was trying to save people. He was a dick about it, but the only thing I think he's really going to get in trouble for is losing Vision, which is, I think he said $3 billion worth of vibranium gone.
Pretty much.
And not taking in Wanda, who was a threat. She kidnapped mentally hundreds, maybe thousands of people. I don't know how many people's in that town. So
yeah,
I don't think he's going to get in a lot of trouble. Like,
no. I think his thing is going to be, I believe I read somewhere, somebody could see he could kind of be like I think it was Stryker, whoever that guy is, that's really, really obsessed with trying to get rid of all the fucking mutants.
Right. Yeah, Stryker
might see him
and all that.
Yeah, playing a role like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't see him like.
Yeah, he's gonna be amazing. Yeah, he's gonna be a bit. He's gonna be a bit of a mainstay in it going forward. Yeah, he's not gonna be in trouble. He's not going away.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Not at all. So, like, what kind of questions did you have after watching the final episode?
Well, my main question is that second end credit scene where Wanda's like chilling, sipping coffee. Meanwhile, the Scarlet Witch is like another creature. So is this like a fucking Phoenix type situation to where you have the human form and then you have the Scarlet Witch is like another creature that has her own agency and can go and do her own thing and really can take the wheel over.
Right.
Are we in trouble going forward with Scarlet Witch? Because like she was in that vision reading the Book of the Damned and not as her, like an astro form sort of situation. So is it like a Doctor Strange thing where she can kind of astro playing her fucking Scarlet Witch, or is Scarlet Witch like another creature now?
Right.
What's happening?
I think she's somewhat in control. I think she realized after her battle with Agatha that she needs to learn more. Like even that small bit with the ruins, she learned real quick, and so I think she's hiding out in the cabin somewhere. And she's also trying to learn as much as she can. So she can either get a better control of power, or maybe she's still trying to bring Peter back or Vision or something. Who knows what's going on with her? Her accent keeps going in and out. I don't know what's going on with Wanda. But I think it's going to tie into Doctor Strange. So Agatha mentioned that Scarlet Witch powers, chaos magic
Chaos
and all
magic.
that is more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is Doctor Strange. She had it in that little nugget.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would think he's got to like notice what she's doing, especially with that.
Hey, Doctor Strange is over in the corner like, Wanda, will you please fucking chill out, son?
Right. If Doctor Strange knew about Loki, you know, had him on the list of people to watch out for.
Wanda's on the list.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch got to be on the list. Yeah. So I think she's going to unlock something she shouldn't from the Darkhold. Your boy Mephisto, maybe, or Nightmare, somebody. And Doctor Strange is gonna be like, all right, I need to intervene here.
I got to step in. Yeah. I know Mordo was somewhere pissed. Like,
oh yeah. I'm surprised he ain't pop up.
Listen, I cannot wait for the next time that I see Mordo. That dude is somewhere so mad. Like, fuck. Like, y'all think I'm fucking playing around here. I told y'all no more magic.
Right.
And then we got two new witches. Like, this is bullshit.
Right. Yeah, and Agatha's been around for a while, but now Wanda's got her mentally. So I get she's powerful. She flew off. There's not much you can do. All right. So it all comes rushing back now. It's been a couple of days since I seen it. So one, I think with all that she did and what was going on, there's like no other Avengers around. There's nobody. I don't know what's going on. Doctor Strange didn't pop up.
Yeah.
Hulk didn't pop up.
Nobody can pop in. Like, yo.
Right. Nobody showed up. Like, yeah. So I don't know what this timeline I brought up before, how it works with Far From Home and Peter. But it seems like Nick Fury is just keeping an eye on everybody with the scrolls.
Yep.
Putting them here and there, and they're just keeping an eye on things. But like no one showed up to help Wanda or help the world. Maybe since it was contained to a little town, they didn't notice.
Yeah, well, you know, remember in the first like season episode 3, when what's her name shows up to the town and they tell her that it's not a town, like it's a place that the cops are like, Westview isn't a place. What the fuck?
Oh, right,
yeah. Monica, when Monica shows up, trying to figure out we're looking for Westview, and they're like, yeah, there's no such thing as Westview.
Right.
So all this is happening in like a vacuum. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Whole situation. So it could be something like that. But clearly, Doctor Strange knows what the hell's going on.
He's got to.
Doctor Strange knows. He's like, what the fuck's going on over there? I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm tired.
He's probably taking a break. He's like, look, man, I don't got my time stone anymore.
I ain't got my time stone no more. Fucking Thanos, it hurts. I'm done. Like, I'm done with the fighting for a little while. Mordo somewhere trying to kill me.
Right.
Mordo's at the other end of the table, like, I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's too much. So, you know, he taking a little break. I don't blame him. You know, he's been through a lot, bro.
Yeah. So, I'm just curious how Falcon and Winter Soldier is gonna tie into this, which comes out in what, next week and a half?
2 weeks,
so?
16.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I think it's on the 19th, right?
Maybe 19th. Yeah.
So I just wonder when the timeline for that's going to kick in. But I think it's going to all be around the same time type of thing, since they're kind of isolated incidents, like what you said with the town, and people just, you know, didn't know. But I'm interested to see what ends up with Monica. Seems like I want to know the backstory between her and Captain Marvel, because it seems like there's some friction there. Whenever Captain Marvel came up, I don't know, maybe she blames Captain Marvel
not being there.
I don't know. So her mom died of cancer, and who knows, Captain Marvel being in space or all her cosmic energy, maybe she thinks it affected her somewhere. Like, you seen what's the movie with Dr. Manhattan? Watchmen.
The Watchmen.
How they try to blame him, like, oh, all these people you know got cancer because you around them so much, you just admit stuff, even though it ended up not being true.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she blames Captain Marvel for some reason because she don't seem to have good, good thoughts or anything about her whenever they bring her up.
Yeah.
But it looks like Nick Fury's recruiting her to go out in space. I don't know if it's Shield in space or what's going on over there, but I'm interested to see how that goes. She got
Well, that's another question. Was that Nick Fury she was talking about, or was that Talos? Who was she talking about? Was it Nick Fury?
I think it's Nick. Yeah, because in the end of what was it? In the end of Far From Home, he's in space with the Skrulls.
You're right.
And he sent a scroll down there, and he's like, "Oh, you've been grounded. You want to come up to space?" I figured that's what I thought it was. I thought it was Nick Fury.
I thought at first I thought it was Nick Fury, and then when it was the scroll, and then she pointed up, I was like, okay, it could be Talos too, but it's probably Nick Fury because he's a string puller.
Yeah, right? And he always wants a team, a good team, man. So. Yeah, I didn't think it was anybody else but Nick Fury. But
that Miss Rambo girl got them powers. Yeah, we need her on the
team. Bullets go right through her. So, and then who knows? Captain Marvel can teach her the ropes or something like that. And we'll get to see that. Maybe I'm sure she'll pop up in Captain Marvel too.
Yeah.
So it's setting up for a lot, even though it didn't really, the show didn't really do much, as in expanding the MCU. They didn't introduce mutants.
Yeah.
Didn't introduce Mephisto, sorry. And no one really popped up that was big name. They introduced some new characters. They kind of solidified more magic users.
I think they tightened the ties that bind.
Right.
Jimmy and Monica.
Right.
And, I think those storylines strengthened. Right. Some more details in the story with those intermediate stories. But no expansions.
Yeah. Which I was fine with in the end. Yeah. I thought the story was well done. I thought I would want more expansion, mutants, Fantastic Four and all that, but they've been good pacing everything. It took like 2 or 3 years for Thanos to actually show up. Or probably longer than that, to be honest. So I'm good with what I saw, how the show went and how the season finale went. Raised up a lot of questions. I'm excited. But I'm just excited to see where Falcon and the Winter Soldier takes off, and then Loki.
Yeah, let's see where that goes. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think you mentioned to me that they announced a Mutants movie or
the
something.
Mutants, the Mutants movie. Yeah, it's going to be called the Mutants going forward.
The Mutant.
Apparently, that's what Stan Lee wanted the X-Men to be named the first time, originally when they started writing the comics. He wanted to call them the Mutants.
Right.
So that's going to be pretty dope. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
I got some questions for that, but we'll save that for later show.
Right. Don't want to get too off topic.
Well, yeah, we won't get too off topic, but yeah. But it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Brother, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, same here.
I thought WandaVision was it felt good in 2021, middle of this damn pandemic, to have something to look forward to.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing about Disney Plus or being around in the Marvel stuff going forward is I got something to look forward to now. Like,
right, exactly.
Wow, right. Especially entertainment wise,
Yeah.
Out of this.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but growing up, you had like TGI Fridays and all that.
Yeah, TGI.
You watch the shows on Friday. We're
the same age. What are you just trying to do to me? Wait a minute.
I don't know how you grew up. I don't know if
I'll be different.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I watched Full House and Family Man.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Maybe you were more of a, Living Single and Martin.
I love TGIF, man. I like it. I know. Living Single, Martin, TGIF, because at one point you had NBC and ABC. They had like competing TGIFs. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I grew up on all that. So come on, man.
Make them my bad, my bad. You got a Lakers hat, so I get confused sometimes.
Golly.
Yeah. But yeah, it felt like that. It's like, looking forward to Friday, even if it was midnight or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Because, I had to watch the show and I didn't want to get spoiled from certain people who like.
Hey, come on, bro. No, it ain't like that. I don't spoil.
Whatever.
I don't spoil. I just give you enough to be enticed by it. Like, hey, check it out. I don't spoil. I just give you enough to, you know. But I woke up at 2:30 and I was like, got nothing better to do.
Right. Yeah, but it all worked out. So I'm excited for what's going on in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the season finale of WandaVision.
It's cool, man. It's a great show. Bravo, Marvel. It's been a great run, been a fun couple weeks, man. Going forward, we're gonna run as Disney Plus runs. So we're gonna talk about upcoming projects. We're gonna talk about obviously the Falcon. We'll do a Falcon and Winter Soldier recap here going forward. One of these weeks, man, you know, we should probably do these next 2 weeks just to give some people some insights into what's going forward. I would normally chat this to you, but I'll just put it out there right now. We should take this 2-week period. So we should take this 2-week period and until Falcon and Winter Soldier comes out, and we gotta rewatch these sequel Star Wars.
Which one?
All of them, dog. All of them.
Man, look, I'm.
We should. Hey, let's go ahead and do it, dog. Let's just go ahead and knock it out. Like I told you, I hadn't seen the last one for the second time.
I don't need to see it for a second time. I barely made it through the first time.
Let's go back and rewatch those movies. Let's talk about them. We'll just have a group therapy session. So if you're a Star Wars fan like we are, let's just have a group therapy session. Let's just sit down and let's just vent.
So we're gonna do it one at a time.
If you got done watching that last movie and you were in the car fucking, you know, screaming at the top of your lungs like Rick and Morty after that bad space adventure, like, let's just do it, bro. We're gonna watch fucking. Here's what we'll do. We'll watch the first one and then we'll watch the last one and we'll just cry about it.
So when you say first one, do you mean episode 1 or starting with episode 7?
The first sequel. Yeah, the first sequel. So
episode 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I about to say, I thought you wanted all 9 episodes.
No. I'm talking about all sequels. I'm talking 7, 8, 9.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Just do that and let's just fucking cry. Let's just fucking.
Okay, yeah, we can have the details offline a little bit, but yeah, okay, yeah, I'm down.
Do it that way, and that way it'll be a bit of a change of pace from Marvel. We'll go to a little because this is a Star Wars podcast too. We love Star Wars,
right?
Forward, so you know we're gonna hit on some of that too, and we'll go forward. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. So y'all stay tuned. We got stuff coming.
We got stuff coming, man. But we appreciate you guys. I was telling him before the show, I'm working on a new podcast intro, and Shalom just came to mind. So every time I do one, I'm just gonna say some random shit.
Yeah, there you go. That works out. That never goes bad. Yeah, we'll have to work on our editing skills just in case.
Just in case I say something.
Just in case. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out.
All right, man. But you be easy. You guys, thanks for coming in, tuning in with us, chatting, having some fun. Stay tuned. Have another show this week where we're gonna, do 2 questions, and we're gonna let's have some more fun. Let's have some more conversations. You guys have a good day, man. Y'all be easy. Yeah, y'all take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that. Hit the bell. I'm not really sure how it all works. Don't forget about our like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that. We gotta share on your Facebook, Twitter, and all that. We gotta get out there, promote a little bit more. Don't forget our original podcast of Opinionated Facts on YouTube. You can catch us there. We're still trying to figure everything out, but I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care. Absolutely. Peace.